thanks so much for being with us today. It's another rescheduled game as Temple and Tulsa tip off on Tuesday afternoon here at the Liacouras Center. Hoot from Home is presented by IBEW Local 98, and we've got a great show for you today as the 3-4 Temple Owls take on the 8-5 Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Today's matchup is brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Inside today's show, we've got a new performance from Temple Spirit Squads. You'll see the Diamond Gems and Temple Cheer. And of course, we'll have the voice of the Owls, Harry Donahue and John Baum, for the call, as both of these teams, interestingly, look to bounce back from a loss against the top 10 Houston Cougars. So a big American Athletic Conference matchup on the way this afternoon from the Liacouras Center. Stick around. We've got plenty more, including the team introductions for you when we hoot from home. The men and women of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Local Union 98 are proud supporters of Temple Owls basketball. Whether it's sports or academics, IBEW Local 98 is always there for Temple. For every three-point basket made by the Owls throughout this season, the Fresh Grocer of Progress Plaza will be donating one case of non-perishable goods to Philabundance, Philadelphia's largest food bank. The Fresh Grocer of Progress Plaza is a proud supporter of Temple basketball. Fans, you can help local military personnel and their families attend a Temple basketball game in the 2021-22 season for free by participating in the Elliott Lewis Hoops for Troops program. Discounted tickets purchased through the program will be donated to local military and veteran organizations. To participate in Hoops for Troops, call 215-204-TIXX. Steamfitters Local 420 is proud to support Temple basketball. Since 1903, we've been providing Southeastern PA with the safest, most qualified steamfitters, welders, and HVAC technicians. Let's go Owls! Fans, check out Philly Style Pizza and Grill, serving Temple University and surrounding neighborhoods. Visit Philly Style Pizza right down on Broad Street at 2010 North Broad.
Why the f you always in your feelings? I've been banging with Wapskino Fest since we was cheering.
Hey fans, today's music is provided by DJ D Square.
In the nighttime, trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime, trap with the chickens like Popeye. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime, trap with the chickens like Popeye. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime, trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down, hold your mans down. Who told you come around? Who? It's that trap sound. Designer, clothes, fashion, shows, trap, house, made it, boom, control the bag now.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please direct your attention to the screen, rise, and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem via a virtual performance today by Christina Del Mar.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
For the hater who be talking loud, running his lips, trying to diss, he better lay low. For the girl who said I broke her off and then I just split, now she pissed, she better lay low. For the buster who be claiming my hood and really ain't for my gang, better lay low. I hope you don't be thinking I'm just talking and I won't do a thing. Really hope so.
Lay low, nobody moving till I say so. Limo tent rolling deep like the president. See, I don't go to clubs, I never chase a. I'm here to bang that gangsta to the apocalypse. We call it stress, some of y'all call it chocolate. Return to the top dog, it ain't no stopping this. Whatever the case, I ain't trying to catch it. Lay low, blow big dope and slang records. Unseen but well heard, do not disturb. The only reason you alive, cause I ain't sent a word. I flip faster than birds. Snoop Dogg will emerge from the smoking polo. You shouldn't provoke, I bring the words from the LBC. Smash motherfuckers thinking they gon' smash on me. Snoop and Dre give a about what y'all say. From the world's most dangerous group, NWA.
I rise, it was no surprise, I always knew these fools would trip. Hey, bacon scheming on mine and on the down low talk. Best smokers, I refuse to lose no matter which road I choose. So lay low, cause you might be bruised. Top story on the evening news.
We've been programmed to believe that greatness is only for a select few, for the elite. In reality, greatness is a choice.
Temple wins! It's win number 1,500! What a comeback!
Greatness is never satisfied, never resting.
Breezewick to tie it. He does. How about this?
Even in victory, greatness is looking to the next challenge.
Oh, and a tough mentally. America, recognize the name, Temple!
It's not about lowering expectations, it's about raising them and then breaking through them.
Temple is the one in 18-1.
Fans, let's give a big hoot from home for your Temple Owls!
I'ma let this Mac fly with this one. Hold on. I say I'ma let it. Alright, come on. Gotta drop on this flexin'. He from Tennessee. I had a thought. She be with the. She told me where he be. I say for sure. Baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like Vaughn. You already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like cool. I can do that, boo. What you want? Some shoes? Jimmy Choo with a handbag too. Red up, baby blue. She get the smile. She ain't used to this, cause she ain't used to. I'm just laughing. Could've been a pimp the way I move my lip. I be speeding. Could've been a driver the way I push the whip. You a could've been a the way you throw a bit. But that right back to the script, cause this a major lick. He got bricks, plus his neck and icy, and it matches wrist. Now it's like 6. Told her hit his phone, meet her in the wick, but he ain't go. But he ain't that slow, say meet him at the store. I'm like cool, let him run his move. Do what he gon' do, cause this the plot. Put him in a pot, let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock, it been through a lot, but it's this shoe like new, we at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it go. But check the scope, if y'all lose one more, that's 6 to 24. Let me focus, can't be zoning out. He pulling up now, he double pop. He ain't getting out, he in that push stop. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like a fork. He got a ring, I guess he ain't divorced. Wife probably old, now she woke up, she strutting her stuff. This thick is got in the truck, kissed him on his lip. He cupping up, but now I sneak up, crouching like a tiger, like Snoop off the wire, the block on fire. So I take precaution, mask on Michael Myers. I'm on his, he finna be mad, he gon' be that. But this what happened. I got to the door, I thought I was capping. I was lacking, cause that go to up, yelling I was cracking. I'm like, what? I'm like, who? I was born to shoot, I got aim. I'm like Johnny Dane, when it come to chains. So I rise, hit one in his arm, hit one in his thigh. This no lie, just do or die. You say you gon' slide, you got some nerve, yo on the curb. Boy, we put in work from 64th and from 65th, we not from 63rd.
I got a drop on a rapid, I be from the rack. I'm like cool, better not front your movie, you become a pack. You see Vaughn, you see 40 Glossy Booker, you see Mac. Yeah, free Mac gon' for a double homie. Phone them, got your back. But that, say you smoking Hoot, quickest way to die. Statue chain, off who neck not mine. Ain't no point in trying, they not out. Plus the police hot, ain't no point in slime. They be talking from the internet, they don't be outside. Hit the 6, call Dada out, tell them about the lick. We need tape, we need roving phones, don't forget the blicks. He like cool, how the look, I pull up some flicks. He like damn, I think I know the nigga. He cool with his be every lie, but we went to structure, but we played a lot. Got a goofy walking in and out, telling me it's Kai, he in the cat. Back, I'ma pay you how, finesse. I'm 300, clips don't come like that. 3 jumps to his chest, boom, boom, boom.
Huh?
We lurking 63rd.
What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Now here it go, I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone, see I been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that's just went wrong. I got a thought, she right off the block. Her crib be the spot and we got Glocks. Tucked all in us, this don't come in unless you knock. But huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining our Hoot from Home broadcast live from the Liacouras Center, home of your Temple Owls. We hope you enjoyed today's matchup presented by Philadelphia Federal Credit Union between the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and your Temple Owls. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, today's starting five for the visiting Golden Hurricane. Starting at guard, a 6'5" junior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, number 0, Curtis Haywood II. At guard, a 6'6" senior from Natchitoches, Louisiana, number 1, Brandon Rochelle. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 2, Keyshawn Embry Simpson. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 3, Elijah Joyner. And the center, a 7-foot senior from Lagos, Nigeria, number 12, Emmanuel Ugbo. The head coach of the Golden Hurricane is Frank Haith. The assistant coaches, Kwanzaa Johnson, Shay Shells, and Toby Lane.
Meet me at the rim. No cheesesteak for you, my friend. He shares it in a dunk to beat the buzzer. Devontre Perry. I will give a damn leader to the conference road.
Temple fans, get on your feet. Let's make some noise. Here's today's starting five for your Temple Owls. Starting at guard, a 6'5" freshman from Kinston, North Carolina, number 1, Damian Dunn. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 25, Jeremiah Williams. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Baltimore, Maryland, number 22, Devondre Perry. At forward, a 6'9" junior from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, number 10, Jake Forrester. And at forward, a 6'7" senior from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 4, J.P. Mormon II. The head coach of your Owls in his second season is Aaron McKee. The associate head coach, Monte Ross. Assistant coaches, Jimmy Fenerty and Chris Clark.
Court. Emmanuel Ugbo against Jake Forrester, the opening tip, and we're underway. Glad you could join us for a little matinee basketball here on a Tuesday afternoon. Dre Perry handles on the left wing for Temple, gives it up to Jeremiah Williams. He gets a ball screen out there by Forrester. Now to Mormon. Little jump shot just inside the foul line by JP is good. And Temple has taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, good job by Mormon. He took the shot, was there, didn't go outside, took the easy 15-foot shot. No one was on him, and he buries it.
Elijah Joyner, the senior out of Chicago, wearing the lime neon shoes today. John, you like them?
We don't need any lights when he wears those shoes.
You don't miss them. All right, here's Rochelle missing his first attempt. The rebound goes to Forrester, and Temple goes the other way with a 2-0 lead. Williams up top on the matchup zone by Tulsa. Gives it to Forrester for a little jump hook that's good. And it's 4-0 Temple. You know, you talked about that 7-footer, Emmanuel Ugbo for Tulsa, John. He's 7 feet, but he has 0 blocks on the season.
Yeah,
0.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, there's no 7-footer in the world with 0 blocks, is there?
No, other than maybe the 7-footers that we had in this building maybe a couple years ago. I hate to call him a stiff, but he's a stiff.
Here's Embry Simpson with it. Down low, puts up an off-balance shot by Curtis Haywood. And we have a travel called against Tulsa. First turnover of the game, and Temple gets the ball back with a 4-0 lead quickly. Substitution as Josh Early will come on, and he replaces the big 7-footer, Emmanuel Ugbo.
Yeah, he only averages 11 minutes a ball game here. I think he's out there just for show. Just for show.
He didn't show much.
Didn't show much.
Didn't show much. Little half-court pressure applied by Tulsa. Damian Dunn plays catch with Jeremiah Williams. Right sideline it goes to Dre Perry. Perry will pull up and take a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line. This reminds me of a Tulsa home game where they get off to a quick start. 6-0 Temple.
Well, especially with Mormon as well as Perry scoring the basketball. That's what I mentioned in the Keys ball game. They need to be successful.
The Owls a perfect 3 for 3. Now we have a whistle and a foul is going to be called against Jake Forrester. Pushed off against Josh Early. So that's a non-shooting foul. Another sub coming in for Tulsa. This is going to be Christian Shoemate. He's out of Chicago Heights, Illinois. Doesn't play much, only a freshman. And he'll replace Josh Early, who was out there as a sub.
Yeah, for a short time.
2 minutes in, 6-0 Temple. Here's Rochelle. Good bounce pass down low to Shoemate. Puts it up and in over Forrester. Christian Shoemate off the bench gets Tulsa's first 2 points. The Owls lead cut to 4. Once again, they pick up the pressure at half court. Williams gets it into the front court to Dunn and then back to Williams. Now down low they go to Forrester. Ball is tipped out of bounds off Tulsa. 16 to shoot, and Temple will inbound. Tried to thread the needle, getting it into Forrester, John, and too many hands for Tulsa. Got a touch on the ball.
And Forrester just needs to be a little bit stronger, Harry, going for the basketball. You got to go for it like you want to get it.
All right, Perry out of the left wing, 10 to shoot, gives it to Williams. Now they reverse it over to Mormon, down along the baseline to Forrester, back to JP. He's in the lane. Fall away forced jump shot is no good. The rebound goes to Dre Perry. Pumps, draws a crowd, shot blocked. And here comes Tulsa. Quickly on the break. They get it down low to Embry Simpson. He missed, rebounded by the Owls.
Yeah, good job by Forrester. Doing a nice job on the glass so far.
Here's Damian Dunn with a runner that's strong. Embry Simpson with the rebound. They give it up, and here comes Joyner. Drive strong to the basket, but missed it. One and done. The rebound taken by Dre Perry, and we have a foul called in the backcourt. It's going to be against the Golden Hurricane. It could be against Elijah Joyner. A technical. Wow, that's more than just a personal. I don't know what he said, but he said it loud enough for the official to hear it.
Yeah, now we're way up here in the bird's nest. We couldn't hear it, but the official was right down there next to him. And if you're going to say something, get away from the official, especially if you're going to yell him. And the official they don't like that. So matter of fact, he's talking to the coach, Frank Heath, and say, hey, your players must respect me as a referee.
Damian Dunn will get the 2 technical free throws. He makes the first. He's just about 80% on the year at the line. Second by Damian is no good.
He's been struggling a little bit, Harry. He gets to the line.
Did he miss that first, too? I thought he made the first.
Yeah, he's been struggling, Harry. He gets to the line an awful lot, Harry. Gets there 8.8 times per ball game, but he's only been making like 6. Lately, he's been struggling, shooting 76% of the line.
So he did go 1 for 2, but they have not put it up on the scoreboard. It says still 6-2. It should be 7-2.
Yeah, if they count, yeah.
I know my eyesight's been failing me lately, but usually I'm pretty good when I see the ball go through the net. You know.
Well, the one thing, Harry, I'm not sure. Why did he get 2 shots?
Technical foul.
Okay, yeah. But I thought you only get 1 shot.
No, they get 2 with the ball.
Got you. So they got it corrected.
Yeah, now they finally corrected it. All right, Temple inbounds. Here is Dunn, trapped, gets it on a jump pass over to Jeremiah Williams, back to Damian. Now to Williams, takes it to the foul line, wide open. Here's J.P. Mormon for a 3 on the right that's missed, and it's rebounded by Christian Shoemate. To Joyner. Joyner is the Energizer buzzy for Tulsa, but they just threw it away. Tried to find his teammate on the right wing, Rochelle, and the ball just went right through his fingers and out of bounds. Or that was Joyner at the turnover. So it's going to be Temple basketball with a 5-point lead. We've played 3.5 minutes at the Liacouras Center.
That's one of the problems with Tulsa, Harry. They average 14 turnovers per ball game, a little bit more than the Owls. Owls average 13.
Damian Dunn gives it up to Forrester, who pops out at the top of the circle. Now to Jeremiah Williams. Back to Forrester and to Williams. Drives right of the lane. 7 to shoot, still on the dribble. Mormon's open from the left corner. 3 balls, good by J.P. Mormon. Temple has its biggest lead of the afternoon, 8 points at 10-2.
Yeah, Mormon leading the way, Harry. 5 points in the ball game.
JP from 3-point range, just 38% on the season, but he made his first. All right, here's Rochelle. Step back 3 by the transfer from LSU is good. Brandon Rochelle with his first 3 points of the afternoon. Cuts the Temple lead to 10-5, 15:35 left in the first half. Forrester inside, puts it up and in. He drew a crowd and made it. Jake Forrester builds it back the lead to 7 at 12-5 Temple.
Yeah, just a smart decision by Forrester. There's no shot blockers on the floor for either ball club, Harry, so inside 5 feet and in should be a basket.
Temple is 5 for 8 from the field. Tulsa just 2 of 5 here in the early going. With it now is Joyner. Gives it up to Rochelle. Bumps against Dre Perry. Forrester out the double team. They go instead outside, and a 3-ball by Curtis Haywood is good. From Oklahoma City and a transfer from Georgia Tech. He has underperformed a little bit, but he hit a big 3 right there. The Owls with the ball and a 4-point lead at 12-8. Mormon tries another 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound on the floor. Forrester goes down and picks it up. Back it goes to Mormon. Now to Jeremiah Williams. 16 to shoot. Here's Forrester, works into the lane, puts up a little jump hook. It's good. So Jake Forrester, coming off double-digit scoring games in his last 2 outings, off to a good start. Temple with a 14-8 lead.
Again, that's a nice, strong move by Forrester that time. Didn't allow the defense to knock him off his position.
Well, Forrester, though, at the other end, just picked up his second personal foul. I don't know what he was doing trying to go out and guard Elijah Joyner, but
Fans, thank you for tuning in from home to today's in-game presentation powered by IBEW Local 98. Even though you're not in the arena with us, we are all united together, Owl Nation. Stay tuned for trivia, giveaways, and much more. Temple Athletics would like to thank our good friends at Philadelphia Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship of today's game. PFCU is the official credit union of Temple University and a proud supporter of Temple basketball. Visit pfcu.com to open an account today. Let's go Owls. For every three-point basket made throughout this season, the Fresh Grocer of Progress Plaza will be donating 1 case of non-perishable goods to Phil Abundance. Coming into today's game, the Owls have made 53 pointers, so that's 50 cases and counting. The Fresh Grocer of Progress Plaza, proud sponsor of Temple basketball. Fans, it's time now to recognize the Temple Pep Band, cheerleaders, and Diamond Gems with the Spirit Cutout Cam, presented by University Village.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I'm got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big trip. If I got up on a, I'm a sip, sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young girl in the corner, I had to serve ball. Fronted me some peas, had to get them birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave
now in the lineup for
back.
Tulsa, number 11, Darian Jackson. Number 32, Austin Ritchie. Number 25, Ray Idobu. In for your Temple Owls, number 0, Caleb Battle, along with number 15, Brendan Barry.
We got Caleb Battle and fellow first-year player, the graduate transfer from Dartmouth, Brendan Barry out there. All right, Tulsa's ball after the timeout. Golden Hurricane trailed by 6. Temple has never trailed in the ball game. Here's Joyner, looks down low, and an easy shot is missed by Ray Idowu out of Illinois State, another transfer for Frank Haith, and the Owls take it the other way. Down on the right wing, here's Damian Dunn. Starts to dribble toward the baseline, kicks it back outside to Battle, now to Barry. Into the left corner it goes, Jeremiah Williams with 9 to shoot. Down low, here's a shot put up there by Damian Dunn. It's missed, and a rebound taken away by Tulsa. Into the front court comes Embry Simpson, drives, lays it up, missed, and a rebound to Barry. Outlets it on the right sideline to Battle, back to Barry. Now Mormon starts in, kicks it back out. Barry's open, fires, and glances off the front of the rim and out of bounds. It's going to be Tulsa basketball. We saw there, John, that penetration by another one of the guards for the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. They love to get in the paint.
Yeah, because they just don't shoot the 3-ball wall, so you like to get there. So what's important for the Owls, especially with the smaller lineup on the floor for the Owls, that everybody must defend.
Temple by 6, Tulsa with the ball. They go down low to the big guy, and Adu gets a easy layup for his first 2 points. Cuts the Temple lead to 14-10.
Parks is just brought into the ball game, but he slipped. And as he slipped, that allowed the duo to just go right to the basket and score.
Out on the left side of the key is Dunn. Sends it over to Battle. Now gets it back. Now Dunn tries to break through the matchup zone. Gets it to Erasmus Parks. He spins in the lane, and he had it just stripped away. Taken away by Rochelle. Rochelle down at the other end of the foul line. On the dribble. Spins on Battle. Sends it over and a layup again by the big fellow Ray Aduwu. 6'9", junior forward out of Melbourne, Florida. 4 straight points for him. That cuts Temple's advantage to 2 points at 14-12.
They're all baskets right inside 5 feet and in. Again, the Owls, even though Parks is on the floor, they're still considered a small ball club.
Dunn has it, gets a ball screen up top from Parks. Gives it over to Battle, now to Barry. 10 to shoot. Barry, extended block to Parks. The cutter in the lane is Battle, or Dunn rather. He missed, but it looks like he drew a foul. Or do we have it? No, it's against Erasmo Parks on the rebound try. Team foul number 3, and that's the first on Erasmo Parks. Aaron McKee not too happy with that last foul by Erasmo.
And what he's telling Parks is you have to play with position. Don't play with your hands and your body. Play with position. He plays too much with his hands, and that's why he gets into foul trouble.
So here's a chance for Tulsa to tie or take the lead with a 3. Oh, and here's a inadvertent turnover. Dribbled off the foot. Who was that? Darian Jackson, who had checked.
Fans, presented by Academy Bus and Charter. It's time to recognize our faculty member of the game, Dr. Iram Alderondo, Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs from the College of Liberal Arts. Iram oversees the operations of 14 academic and disciplinary departments and the introduction of new programs for the college. With a career spanning over 22 years, he served as the former chair of the Department of Spanish and Portuguese, directed the Latin American Studies program and Latin American Studies semester, and created 2 study abroad programs in Costa Rica and Ecuador. Iram integrates his research in Latin American literacy and cultural studies in the classroom with his short fiction and foundational novels courses. Students praise his ability to create a productive space for engaging conversation and an atmosphere that motivates them to learn. Congratulations, Dr. Iram Alderondo, our faculty member of the game. This basketball season, all Temple fans can join the Owls here in the Liacouras Center for men's and women's basketball games with fan cutouts. We want to see you, your family, and your pets in the seats. All proceeds will benefit the Temple University Owl Club. Now more than ever, your support is vital in mitigating the impact of COVID-19 on the future of Temple athletics and our student athletes. We hope to see your cutout in the seats at the next home game. Visit owlsports.com/Temple fan cutout to purchase yours right now.
You know I ain't come to play, let's turn me up. Snapping off the rip, yo, say I'm a favorite. You probably don't wanna let your baby mama take a picture. Why? Cause I'm the type of baby that's gon' fuck the babysitter. I just did a show and put up laughing on the hating. Them bitches hit me, they drop fast, I'm only rapping. I put that 40 out, he better have an angel with him. You tryna book me for a show, you gotta pay me before I go. We feed the family, I ain't got no time to play with. Hey, what you see? I see these think they tough, you play with me, you know it's up. You think it's sweet, then call my bluff and I'm a spanking. Yeah, call them yeah. So whoever they got hanging with them.
And Williams as Temple inbounds to the backcourt. Here's the 3-quarter pressure on Williams, gets it to Parks. And now it goes to Caleb Battle. 18 to shoot. Williams has it, coming off the screen is Barry, right back to Jeremiah Williams. To Barry up top. Over on the right side is Dunn, back to Barry, 8 to shoot. Gives it to Battle. Battle in the lane, puts up the runner. Yes! and 1 for Caleb Battle. Temple's lead back up to 4 on an impressive move inside by Caleb Battle.
Yeah, Caleb, what I'm learning, Harry, from just watching the last several ball games, he can score a variety of ways. He can drive it, he can pull up for the shot. He has great body control. Once he gets in midair, he just contorts his body until he finds a way till he's squared up with the basket.
Substitution for the Owls. Quincy Ademakoya comes on to replace Damian Dunn. Damian struggling today, 0 for 3 from the field, John. His only point came at the line on that technical foul. But here is Caleb Battle. Just got his first 2 points and added another one at the line to complete the 3-point play. And the lead is 5 for the Owls, 17-12, 11:25 left in the first half.
Battle gets to the line, Harry. He's 7 for 11 at the line this season. So he gets to, that's in two ball games.
Okay, here is Embry Simpson with it up top, gives it over to Jackson. Here's a steal by Jeremiah Williams, and he goes driving to the bucket and lays it in at the other end. Jeremiah Williams makes it a 7-point lead. The Owls have scored the last 5 points, 19-12 Temple.
And Williams shows why he leads the team in steals, Harry. He has 10 steals on the season for the young freshman.
All right, Joyner picked up top by Ademakoya. Now they send it over to the right sideline to Ritchie, who's checked in for Tulsa. Back to Joyner. Little elbow jumper is short, and Barry has his second rebound. Brendan outlets to Battle up the right sideline. Pull up 3-ball by Battle, and no good. And Parks trying for the rebound, goes down and out of bounds. And I think maybe, do we have a foul, or is it just going to be Tulsa basketball?
Well, I think they're going to say it was a push that time. I think Temple's going to get a shot at the basket because it was actually he was just push. No, it's going to be a non-shooting foul, but
yeah, it's on Idowu.
Yeah, he just pushed the Owls out of the way to get to the basketball.
That's the first on Idowu, and Temple will inbound along the baseline. Barry to throw it in, looking. He's got to hurry. Gets it to Parks, and he gives it up to Jeremiah Williams. 10.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 19-12 Temple. Bailiff starts in, then kicks it out to Ademakoya. And how about Quincy Ademakoya getting into the act? Another kid from Illinois to make it a 10-point lead, the biggest for Temple here in the first half.
And a nice pass by Battle, finding the open player deep in the corner.
All right, here's a ball knocked out of bounds by Ademakoya on the far left sideline. It's going to be Tulsa's ball to inbound with 18 left on the shot clock. Damian Dunn comes back on for Temple. He was out a little bit. He replaces the freshman Jeremiah Williams. So the Owls have Battle, Parks, Barry, Ademakoya, and Damian Dunn out there.
And they're getting contributions from everyone on the floor, Harry.
There's Joyner again with penetration, but kind of short-armed the shot. It goes out of bounds, touch last by Temple. Boy, Joyner loves to get in the lane and create some havoc around the rim.
Yeah, he does. Because if he gets drives, he looks to pass, but if he's not being guarded, he'll go right to the basket. He's just a solid player, Harry. That's a point guard. It's funny, Harry. I'm just watching the
substitutions. This is like a hockey game.
That's
huh?
Right,
They're coming
right.
and going, aren't they?
That's right. And Coach McKee, he's like acting like a player out there. He's all over the court. The referee had to say, hey, Coach, you got to get back a little bit.
Parks is out. J.P. Mormon is back on for the Owls. And Tulsa inbounds. They kick it out to Embry Simpson. He'll try a long three that didn't even hit the rim, and it's rebounded by Battle. Battle dribbles into the front court, gives it up to Dunn, looks to penetrate. He's stripped of the ball. The ball goes out of bounds, touch last by the Tulsa defender. Temple to inbound with 24 on the shot clock. 9:44 left in the half, but the Owls are up by 10 points. They have yet to trail here in the first half.
And you look at this Tulsa ball club, Harry, they're only shooting 38% from the field. They're missing an awful lot of shots. They're 5 for 13 from the field.
And the Owls are perfect 50% on the inbounds pass. Here's a foul called against Joyner. Or check it, Williams for Tulsa. That's Keyshawn Williams, a freshman, just came on. He's another Chicago kid. He fouled Barry, who was going for that inbounds pass. So Battle will throw it in, 22 to shoot, 9:40 left in the half. Temple by 10 right now. Barry out on the left wing. Williams out to guard. Barry starts to his right, sends it over to Battle, and he'll launch another three that's no good. And the rebound, they tried to save it. It went to Mormon. Mormon's pass deflected as he went into the lane, out of bounds off Tulsa. John, no, we've said it before. We'll continue to say it. Battle's not shy when it comes to shooting it. Huh?
That's for sure. He's 1 for 4 from the field. You know, I think he needs to maybe try to get a shot in the flow of the offense, but right now he's just creating his own shot. He doesn't care who's in front of him.
Here's the inbounds pass and the shot by Damian Dunn. He is yet to make a field goal as he missed it. And Tulsa takes it the other way, down by 10. Embry Simpson handles. Now they get it along the baseline. Christian Shoemate is back in there, nearly tied up by Mormon. Sends it outside. The jump shot is missed by Rochelle. Or check it, that is Jackson. And away comes the Owls with it. They get it to Ademakoya. His three early in the possession is missed, and it's rebounded by Tulsa. Tulsa, here's the penetration by one of their guards, and the layup is good by Jackson. The Owls, or check it. No, that one rolled out. I thought it was down, but Temple gets the rebound, and at the other end we have a blocking foul called as the dribble penetration by Damian Dunn will send him to the line for 2 shots. That foul was against Darian Jackson, and that is the 5th team foul against Tulsa in the half.
Harry, Tulsa's going almost 4 minutes, Harry, without a field goal.
8-0 run for Temple.
Yeah, just a 10-point advantage going to the Owls early into the ballgame.
Damian Dunn with another free throw opportunity. He makes it, so he's got 2 points. He's 0 for 4 for the field, and he is now 2 for 3 at the line with another one coming up. Yeah, 4-minute scoring drought for Tulsa. Second one is missed by Dunn, and it is rebounded by the Golden Hurricane. The lead, though, is 11, biggest of the ballgame, 23-12 Temple. Here's Haywood up top. Chasing him is Barry. Gets it over to Jackson. Now they reverse it. Rochelle has it. Guarded out there by Battle. Picks up his dribble as J.P. Mormon comes over to guard. Now back to Rochelle in the lane. He's tied up and he lost it. Turnover. Steal by Mormon. To Barry. Brendan ahead on the right sideline. Good feed in the lane and a layup. Battle finding the cutter, Damian Dunn, but they're going to call, I think, an offensive foul on Damian Dunn.
Yes, sir. The defensive player was set, just waiting for him to come to charge, and he just took the charge. So good call by the official. Damian would have better suited just to pull up and take the jump shot.
Looks like Erasmus Parks is going to come in for Temple, replacing J.P. Mormon. So Temple has out there Battle, Dunn, Parks, Barry, and Jeremiah Williams. 11-point lead for the Owls. All right, here's Ugbo. Gives it up to Embry Simpson. Now it goes to Rochelle, picked up by Battle. Down low, Rochelle forces a shot, no good, but the rebound putback is made by Ugbo. 23-14 Temple, and Ugbo now has his first 2 points.
Right about 5 feet and in, there no shot blockers on the floor for the Owls, so he just, a 7-footer, had the easy basket.
Barry at the top of the circle sends it over right of the key to Damian Dunn. Now in the corner, here's Battle, back to Dunn. He's open and fires, got it. There's a number 1 field goal. A 2-pointer by Damian Dunn, and it's 25-14 Temple, and Damian now has 5 points.
Hopefully that'll be a confidence builder for him, Harry, because he's really been struggling in the last 2 games.
Darian Jackson sends it over to Rochelle. Now back to Jackson up top. Sends it to the right sideline. This is Emery Sampson. Now it goes back to Rochelle, and his shot is partially blocked, but I think they're going to call a foul. And it looks like it's a 2 or a 3. I'm not sure whether
I think it's going to be a 3, Harry.
He was back outside that line.
Pretty deep.
So,
at this time, Temple Athletics would like to welcome the following Hoot from Home groups. New ticket benefits for the 2021 Temple football season, as well as for the 2021-22 men's and women's basketball seasons, are now available and include extended no-interest payment plans of 8 to 12 months. Call 215-204-8499 or visit owlstix.com for more information. Fans, it's now time to watch your Temple University cheerleaders for a virtual performance. Let's give a big hoot from home for our Temple University cheerleaders.
Shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let a thing loose, girl, in so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah.
Right, but he does lead them in scoring.
Yeah, scoring.
He leads them in block shots. Yep. He leads them in rebounding.
Yeah.
I think he's second in steals. And he also is up there in assists.
Yeah, no, he's a solid player, no doubt. It's the only weakness that I can see he does turn the ball over.
First free throw is missed. And on the season as a free throw shooter, he's their best at 73%. That's something else they don't do well, John. They only shoot 65% from the foul line. Second, good. And he'll have one more coming. He was in the attempt of a three-pointer when he got fouled. Lead is 10 for Temple.
And Harry, it just seems if you're not a good three-point shooting team, you're usually not a good free throw shooting team either.
He makes the third, 2 of 3 for Brandon Rochelle, and it's a 25-16 Temple lead. All right, three-quarter pressure applied against Temple as Williams back on the floor gets it over to Dre Perry. He also checked in during that last time out. Up top, battle to Williams, and he tries to thread the needle, and ball goes out of bounds. Tried to get it to Erasmus Parks, but it glanced off the hand of one of the Tulsa defenders. Temple will have 13 to shoot on this inbound possession. All right, here is Williams, sends it all the way back near half court to Caleb Battle. To Barry, gets a screen from Parks up top, back to Battle. Step back, jumper, no good, and a foul's going to be called against Darian Jackson. That's going to be his second. And 2 shots coming up for Caleb Battle. He may have forced it, but he did also force a foul and a trip to the line.
Yeah, well, he likes to shoot the basketball, Harry. As I watch him, it's almost like I'm watching an NBA game, right? Think about the NBA guys. When they get it, they're looking to shoot it. Well, that's what Mr. Battle does as well. But he has to be reminded of Coach McKinney, say, hey, look, we're in college. We didn't get to the NBA yet.
Well, he is 1 for 4 from the field. Battle. The only guy with more shots, actually 2 of them, Dunn and Mormon each have made or attempted 5. Free throw is no good. And he'll have 1 more here. 6:24 left, 25-16 Temple. Austin Ritchie comes on to replace Darian Jackson for Frank Heath. Frank in his 7th season, 104 wins.
Yeah.
As coach of the Golden Hurricane. Next one by Battle is good, and the lead is up to 10. Biggest lead for the Owls in the ball game was 11 at the 7:20 mark. That was about 1 minute ago. Tulsa out on the wing. We have a offensive foul called against the Golden Hurricane. Barry may have taken a drop, but Haywood is charged with the personal foul, the offensive foul, and Temple will get the ball back. That's the first on Haywood.
And a good, smart move. Good defensive position by Barry. He just took the charge. Good call by the official.
Williams into the front court for Temple, working against the Tulsa matchup. They get it to Barry. Left of the circle, here's Battle. Hands it over to Williams. He drives just beyond the foul line. Sends it back to Barry. 13 to shoot. Barry, top of the circle, looking for help to Williams. Right sideline. Williams, down the lane he goes. Looks to his right, gets it to Parks. Back to Williams. The layup is missed, and the rebound goes to Tulsa. Here comes Rochelle into the front court. Rochelle out on the left wing, still on the dribble. Draws a double team. That leaves Ugbo open down low. Pumps, can't get a shot away. Sends it out to Embry Simpson, and he buries the 3 ball. Good look by the big guy, Ugbo, to his teammate, Embry Simpson. And that makes it a 7-point game. 26-19 Temple, 5:20 left in the half.
Well, when their scorers are scoring the ball, Simpson, as he said, you said earlier, he's a scorer transfer from Arkansas. He can score the basketball.
Here's Drake Perry with a little turnaround jumper from 10 feet. Missed, but he is fouled by Rochelle. 2 shots coming up here for Temple's senior co-captain, Dre Perry, and that is the 8th team foul of the half for Tulsa. Comes at 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. So 2 shots coming up for Dre Perry. He's got 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field, make it 3 points as he makes the first free throw.
And Perry, again, another guy that's really been struggling in areas that he normally does not struggle. Only shooting, Harry, from the foul line, 56% at the foul line, but he's only shooting 26% with the 3 ball.
Substitution for Temple, J.P. Mormon on. Erasmus Parks goes to the bench. Dre Perry makes the second free throw as well. The lead is 9. Just over 5 minutes left in the half. 28-19 Temple. Here comes Rochelle to the front court. Dre Perry will pick him up between the circles. Hands it over to Ritchie. Now they swing it to the other side to Embry Simpson. Down low, Ugbo. He drew a crowd. Sends it back to Rochelle. Takes his defender, Battle into the lane, turnaround jumpers missed. Mormon with his 3rd rebound. Down at the other end along the right baseline. Here's Caleb Battle out to Mormon. Wide open as Perry gave up the shot opportunity, gives it to Williams, back to Dre. This time he'll shoot and he'll hit. He was guarded more closely on that attempt than when he gave it up before that. Maybe he knew what was coming, John. In any event, it's a tray for Perry, and the lead is a dozen.
Well, he's struggling a little bit with his confidence. Wasn't sure about it at that time, but when he gets his second top opportunity, he says, well, I better shoot it this time.
Here's a jump hook that's missed by Ugbo. The Owls rebound, driving at the other side of the court, and a layup good, and 1 coming up for Caleb Battle. It hung on the rim, and gravity took control, and it dropped through, and Temple now with its biggest lead at 33-19. With 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining, and Battle steps to the line trying to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just a nice move by Battle. Got past his man, and then before you went forward and get caught with the charge, he pulls up for about an 8-foot shot off the glass, and it just rolls around and drops in once the contact is there.
Battle now has 6 points. He's 2 for 3 at the line. Trying to complete another 3-point play for the Owls, and he does. So Temple's lead now with a 8-0 run in the last 57 seconds is 34-19. Owls applying some half-court pressure. Williams is back out there for Frank Heath and Tulsa. Sends it over toward the left sideline to Rochelle. Or check it, that's Haywood. Now it goes to Rochelle, picked up by J.P. Mormon. They try to get it inside, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called against Dre Perry. That's his first.
Number 22, Devondre Perry, that's his first, team's sixth. We have a media timeout on the floor. Interested in helping Temple Athletics? Donate towards the Give a Hoot campaign and receive great benefits towards season tickets in 2021. Call 215-204-8499 or visit owlstix.com for more information. Gear up for the winter season with the latest Temple Owls apparel. Each week, the Temple Bookstore has great discounts. Visit temple.bncollege.com to find today's featured item of the game, a Nike Dry Fit cotton t-shirt. If the Owls score 76 points or more in today's game, you will win a free knockout taco thanks to Qdoba. Located on the corner of Cecil B. Moore and Broad Street, just visit at Temple Owls on Instagram and present the Qdoba story at the counter. That's at Temple Owls on Instagram if the Owls hit 76 points. Hey fans, time now for our Temple Athletics Guess the Player contest. Direct your attention to the screen. See if you can guess today's men's basketball player.
With us, only fast they no thoughts with us. Chanel round shades like binoculars. Diamond nose ring, they think pop with us. I give you every penny like Oscar. We gon' smoke a pound of runs at the Oscars. She on the hooper and a boxer. Came to my crib in his boxers. Knowing me, I'm from the block, I came from Harold Chicken and eating lobsters. Spanish, they glassy, before I eat, I say my fatty, I need a spider jacket, where I'm stuck. Ain't playing, I got my Glock in the club. Just to give a buzz. You ain't show us no love.
Crazy, hopping out the car, no photos, baby. Around with you,
So we still have 3:50 left in the half, but Temple with its biggest lead of the season at 15 points. Well, at least since that NJIT opener. 34-19, Owls lead it right now. They have out there Battle Mormon, Barry, Perry, and Williams. And Tulsa counters with Haywood, Rochelle Joyner, Richie, and Idowu.
He feels he can't go any longer without his main guy on the floor, so Joyner's into the ball game with two personal fouls.
Yeah, and he's only taken one shot. They inbound it. Shot is up and missed by Richie. Rebounded by Temple. Battle's got it into the front court. Dre Perry, pull up 15-footer by Dre. Won't go. And it's rebounded by Idowu. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. All right, here's Rochelle to Idowu down low. Working against Mormon. Spins, puts it up. No, but he'll get two at the line. Foul's going to be against J.P. Mormon. That's his first team foul, number 7. But 2 shots now for Ray Idowu.
Idowu's not a bad ball player, Harry. He's a 6'9 junior. Pretty athletic inside, and once he gets the ball on the side, he knows what he wants to do. He's not looking to pass. He's looking to score the basketball. So he's really taking advantage of the somewhat smaller lineup on the floor by the Owls.
Native of Melbourne, Florida, spent a couple years at Illinois State before transferring to Tulsa. All right, first free throw is good.
Yeah, he made it. He only shoots, Harry, at the foul line. 47% at the foul line.
34-20 Temple. Make it stay there as he missed the second. And the rebound is Caleb Battles. Battle leaves it for Dre Perry, who comes into the front court, hands it over on the left sideline to Jeremiah Williams, guarded by fellow Chicagoan Joyner. Now to Barry. There's a pass kicked by Tulsa. Temple will retain possession. Barry tried to get it to Mormon at the foul line, kicked by the Golden Hurricane. And with 20 on the shot clock, the Owls will get the inbound side court. Battle sends it to Williams, now to J.P. Mormon. Dre Perry out on that left wing. Sends it to Battle, gets it back, now drives, puts it up and in. And one for Dre Perry. Off the backboard and in for the senior from Baltimore. Once again, a chance for a three-point play. He's got 9 points to lead the Owls, who have a 16-point lead with just under 3 minutes to halftime.
Just so happy to see Perry finding his range right now with those 9 points. He's the Owls' leading scorer right now with 9 points, doing a nice job, Harry. He's a guy that really needs to make this team go when he's scoring the basketball.
He missed, and the rebound goes to Tulsa into the hands of Idowu. He gives it up to Joyner, picked up by Jeremiah Williams. To Rochelle, now Idowu faces up, 13 feet out, left of the lane. Now goes in, spins on Mormon, puts it up. No, came over the top, but no whistle. And the loose rebound is picked up by Dre Perry. Boy, it looked like Idowu really mugged J.P. Mormon,
and
didn't
he
it?
did, and Mormon sort of let it know. He sort of swung a little bit. The referee was looking the other way. That could have been a question problem.
Three ball by Caleb Battle is good. Battle buries the three. That's his first tray. How about Temple with a 19-point lead at 39-20, 2:18 to the half. Rochelle pumps up top, gets a screen from Idowu. Now, little foul line jumper is missed. And on the rebound, it's J.P. Mormon. Temple holding Tulsa to another one and done. 30% shooting from the field for the Golden Hurricane.
And the Owls controlling the glass, Harry. 20-13, advantage goes to the Owls.
Barry's open, watch out. Bingo! Tray by Brendan Barry. Frank Hayes saying, what are we doing out there? There wasn't anybody within 10 feet guarding Barry. You can't do that.
That's exactly right. He's 1 for 2, Harry, from the field.
42-20.
It's great that his teammates recognized that and got him the basketball.
Here's Joyner, draws the crowd at the top of the circle. Over to Rochelle, forces up a three that won't go. Barry tries to keep it alive, but Idowu comes away with it. Sends it out to Joyner. His three ball is good. That's his first field goal. Elijah Joyner with a three. That cuts the Temple lead to 19 with 1:13 remaining in the half. 42-23 Temple. Here's Barry. Dribble penetration. Kicks big outside to Battle. Battle starts to his right now down the lane. Little contact. Backs it up and in. Drew the contact from Idowu. No whistle, but the 2-point field goal for Caleb Battle. 44-23. Owls 12 points in the half for Battle.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job looking for the seam in the defense, and when he finds it, he's going right to the basket.
Here is Richie. Gives it up to Joyner, working against Williams, sends it back out to Rochelle. He takes it in the lane, and the reach-in shot is good. Kind of a finger roll, and one coming up. I think they're going to give that foul to Dre Perry, and to the line will go Brandon Rochelle for the free throw. Temple's lead is 19 with just under 35 seconds left.
Right. Perry gets called for this second personal foul, Harry, so I think Coach McKee's probably going to take him out. Does not want him to get number 3.
He's got 2. Also with 2 is Jake Forrester, and I believe Erasmus Parks for the Owls. No, it's just, and Dunn. I'm sorry. Damian Dunn has 2.
Yes, Parks with 1.
So here's a free throw for Rochelle. 7 points. Missed on the foul shot. So Temple's ball in the final 30 seconds. About a 5-second differential between play clock and game clock. And Aaron McKee will call a timeout to set up something here in the final 27 seconds.
Frobo. He's looking to score the basketball.
He's shooting better than 50% from the field. 4 of 7, 1 for 3 beyond the arc. All right, after the timeout, the Owls inbound. Battle, Parks, Barry, Ademakoya's out there, and Williams. All right, Barry takes the handoff from Williams, gives it to Battle. He'll fire another 3. Won't go. Rebound, tipped, and out of bounds, or we have a foul. Let's see. Yeah, Mormon, or check it, not Mormon. I think it was out of Ademakoya, came down with it, but he was out of bounds.
Yes.
So with 9.8 seconds left, Tulsa's ball, trailing by 19. Here comes
The battle was a little bit too quick with that shot, Harry.
the Golden Hurricane, driving with it and then sending it out to the left wing at the buzzer. A 3-ball is missed by Tulsa's Ritchie, and there's the horn ending the first 20 minutes. Temple 45, Tulsa 25, 44 rather, Tulsa 25. And welcome back. Our halftime show continues. I'm Harry Donahue, and I am pleased to be joined by Karen Evis. Karen is the communications specialist for the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. First off, Karen, thanks for joining us, and thanks also to PFCU for being a long-standing supporter of Temple Athletics, and in particular, sponsoring Temple football and basketball on the radio. It's a pleasure to be talking to you.
Oh, thank you, Harry. It's my pleasure, as always.
Karen, let's get started here a little bit talking about the benefits of banking, and in particular, the benefits of banking with the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union versus a commercial bank.
Well, I think what's most important for people to understand is that there is no profit motive involved. And I know people would probably say, "What, you're a business. There has to be profit involved." Basically, the workings of a credit union is that the money that we make for, products from, loans and such, that goes back into our services. So we really basically have a vested interest in seeing our members succeed. So the money or the profit that we make goes back into the credit union, into our services, and also into providing our members with higher rates on their savings and lower rates on their loans. That's what basically is the benefit of having an account at the credit union versus a commercial bank. And also, we're based right here in the community. We've been in Philadelphia and have always been for over 65 years.
Yeah, you mentioned 65 years, local presence, and I'm sure that can be an important factor in the mission of the credit union.
Absolutely. It's our name, and we've stayed true to it, and we've always been in the city, and we plan to keep doing that.
Karen, what exactly does Philadelphia Federal Credit Union offer in terms of banking services?
We offer simple solutions, such as like your basic savings accounts. People are always looking for rewards-based checking accounts. We have that as well, and they're free. If people are looking to earn more return on their money, we have certificates that have very competitive rates, and also your standard individual retirement accounts. If your financial needs are a little larger, we offer really tremendous low rates on our auto loans. We have business loans, and for people right now that want to take advantage of lower rates for home loans, we offer mortgage and home equity loans. So basically, we run the whole gamut of services that you could get at a commercial bank, but we have them right here at the credit union. Also, just want to mention small business services, and we have insurance and investment products.
You talk about rates, and consumers are always looking for the most competitive rates. Just how competitive are your rates compared to some other institutions?
Well, I'll just give you a for instance, like our auto loan rates. We have rates as low as like 2.49%. I think the only way that you're going to beat that is if you get like a 0% dealer financing. But typically, I think you're better off going to the dealer and taking some of the rebates and going with the credit union's financing, because you could get terms up to like 66 months for, like I mentioned, rates as low as 2.49%. We also offer for used auto loans 2.74%. You're not going to get that at a commercial bank, and you probably won't get that at a dealer. So we have really great rates for auto loans if somebody's really looking to get a new or used auto loan within the next coming months. They could just go right onto our website at pfcu.com. They could easily apply and probably get, an answer on their loan application within not even 24 hours, probably less than that.
Talking to Karen Evis, who is a communications specialist with the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. And Karen, I began our little segment here by saying that the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union has been for many years a major sponsor of Temple Athletics. But the credit union does a lot of things with local charities and other institutions around the Philadelphia area. Maybe you could talk about that.
We have a big part of our mission is to support the communities where we live, work, and play. We do have a wonderful group of employees who give so freely of their time to volunteer for community events around the city. I know I'm going to be actually participating in a virtual event this upcoming Friday with some of our employees. We're going to be doing a 5K event, just walking around the community. We've been a major sponsor and a participant of the St. Patrick's Day Parade for many years. We've also sponsored and participated in events such as Mount Airy Day and also the PFCU Kensington Derby and Arts Festival, just to name a few. We also host free shredding day events that our members really have come to love, and we do that twice a year, have been doing it for close 10 years now. And we also host an annual car show in which the proceeds benefit our local Delaware Valley Veterans Home.
Karen, once again, thank you for joining us today, and thanks Philadelphia Federal Credit Union for all you do to help support Temple Athletics, especially on the radio. We certainly appreciate it.
Quick, 'cause I ain't thirsty. Man, they wanna hurt me. I'm a hot girl. I do hot. Finish income on my outfit. I don't chase quick, 'cause I ain't thirsty. Man, they wanna hurt me.
Hey fans, at this time, Temple Athletics would like to welcome additional Hoot from Home groups.
Check this out.
I'm only one step ahead of heartbreak. One step ahead of.
Hey fans, check out Philly Style Pizza and Grill, serving Temple University and surrounding neighborhoods. Visit Philly Style Pizza right down on Broad Street at 2010 North Broad.
Your investment in Temple Athletics has a powerful impact on our student athletes, from the time they sign their letter of intent through graduation and beyond. We are committed to providing them the best experience in the country. Our club membership allows Temple Athletics to provide our student athletes the opportunities necessary to succeed in the areas of academic and athletic excellence, holistic and career development, and civic engagement. Join the OWL Club today and help Temple Athletics fulfill our student athlete commitment.
The men and women of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Local Union 98 are proud supporters of Temple Owls basketball. Whether it's sports or academics, IBEW Local 98 is always there for Temple. Chima Steakhouse is excited to host you indoors again. Chima is ready to exceed all guidelines issued by the CDC and City of Philadelphia, all while making your experience just as amazing as ever. Visit Chima Steakhouse at 20th and JFK Boulevard in Center City, Philadelphia. Throughout the season, you can download a free game day program on owlsports.com and the Temple Owls mobile app. The game day program includes roster info, team statistics, and more Temple basketball content. Download yours right now.
This is the fact. that you are all, and we are all beacons of light. Light warriors. Don't allow anything or anyone to ever squelch it, diminish it, or try to push it in some corner. It's too big. You are too big and too grand. Can anybody hear me?
Check it out. MCMI, people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milk D's rhyming, Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billing, that's what we get. Got it good, since you understood. Would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get hurt. Milk D's gonna pull this skirt. I get money, money I got. I get it. I get money, money I got. I get it. I get money, money I got. Yeah. I get money, money I got. I run New York. I get money, money I got. I get it. I get money, money I got. I get it. I get money, money I got. Yeah. I get money, yeah. I get money, I get it. I get it. Yeah. I run New York. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I run New York. Water, sold in the bottles for $2. Coca-Cola came and bought it for beans. That's some. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. I write the check before the baby comes. Who the hell cares? I'm stanky rich. I'ma die trying to spin this kid. Southside's up in this bitch. Yeah, I smell like the boat. I used to sell soap. I did play the block. Now I play on boats in the south of France, baby. Sandro Pay, get a tan. I'm already black. Rich, I'm already that. Gangster in the lane. Hit the head, in the head. Call that a little rap. Yeah, quit the chit chat, the bake the bread, a barber, cut your head, a marksman, I spray the lead, I blood clot, chop your leg. Nah, I want it with the kid. I get biz with the cig, I can really live. You dig? I get it.
You wanna sit more on my living room floor, play Nintendo with seasoning on. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home, sex all night, bad head in the morning. Spin my V, smoke all my weed, tattoo on Tata saying Big Papa. Now check it, you wanna be my main squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife, just think. Full left mix, fat X and old mix. Bracelets to match, conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. Guess you could say you's the one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Things got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate plot. The tramp said I raped her, damn. Why she wanna stick me for my paper, my Moschino hole, my Versace hottie. Come to find out, he was hitting everybody. You knew about me, the fake ID. Cases in Virginia, body in DC. Won't always be, that's what I get for tricking. Came out on bail, commenced to ass kicking. Licking the door, waving the 4-4. Won't you hurry, Papa, don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my game's imperial. Mess around and made a milk box material. You feel me? Stealing chips, running your lips, cause of you, I want some real.
The building shaker.
Tulsa will have it to start the second half, and the Owls are up by 19. That is hard to believe.
Well, let's hope that they don't get too comfortable, Harry.
Here's Joyner. Drives the lane, puts it up. Yes, he hit the deck, and he gets one. So Joyner took all of, 8 seconds to get Tulsa's first points of the second half. And he's rubbing that right forearm and wrist area, but he'll go to the line, trying to finish the three-point play.
Well, they know that Jordan needs the guy to make this team go. He's a coach on the floor as well as the second leading scorer. But he took a big chance, Harry. I thought he has 2 personal fouls. That could have went either way. They called the blocking foul, but it could have been a charge on Jordan, would give him his 3rd personal foul.
Instead, it's the 3rd foul on Damian Dunn. So Jordan makes the free throw. Lead cut to 16. 44-28 Temple. Start of the second half, the Owls' first possession. Here's Dunn, top of the circle. Gets by Rochelle, pulls up, little jump shot's good. Little 15-footer by Damian Dunn. Second field goal for Damian. Here's Joyner again. He's trying to take this whole thing into his own hands. He drew the foul as he drove right down the lane. And once again, John, early in the possession, but Joyner says, hey, I'm out here to do one thing, take it to the basket.
And I'm sure he's got the green light from Coach Frank Heath in the locker room. He said, hey, Mr. Joyner, we need you to score the basketball, and we need you to drive, penetrate, either shots there, take it. If not, kick it out to the waiting three-point shooters.
Jeremiah Williams picked up the personal foul. That's his first. Joyner's first of 2 is good. He's still holding on to that wrist, John, from that earlier fall on his first field goal of the half.
Yeah, he took a pretty hard fall there, but he's a tough kid, Harry. So, yeah, he's going to be okay. And why
Second
is he
is
tough?
good.
Harry, why is he tough?
From Chicago.
Oh, Windy City guy.
Yes, sir.
46-30, Temple. Here's a pass kicked out of bounds. That one off Rochelle's right foot. That would have been a pretty good a try from about 30 yards out on the gridiron.
Yeah.
You put a little extra leg into that. That thing went all the way out of bounds into the cardboard cutouts. All right, pressure at half court. Jeremiah Williams beats it on the dribble. Sends it over on the right sideline to Mormon. Now they reverse it, give it up to Dunn, and Dunn nearly threw it away. Oh, Aaron McKee almost saved that from going out of bounds. Huh?
He's like a player on the floor, a player coach.
He and Williams reached for it. Here's Mormon. He's tied up by Joyner, and on the possession arrow, it will be Temple basketball. From our position, I couldn't tell, but it looked close, like Aaron got a hand on it, didn't it?
They both touched the basketball. No, that's it. Aaron's out there. Coach, he's coaching.
6 man on the court.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's a Baseline throwback jumper, no good by Damian Dunn. Rebounded by Joyner into the front court, working against Williams. Now they send it over to the other side. Rochelle has it at the left elbow. Kicks it back outside. Little 16-footer is missed by Embry Simpson. Rebounded by Temple. Damian Dunn comes to the top of the circle. Sends it back out to Dre Prairie. Lost the handle on it. Went back and got it. Gives it to Williams. 18 to shoot. Williams out on the left wing. Williams pull up at the elbow. Sends it to Mormon. Wide open. Right of the key. No good. Forrester fell down. Rebounded by Tulsa. Here comes Joyner into the front court. They blast out the double team him. He gets it to Haywood. Down low, Idowu, and he puts it up and in. Idowu with the field goal. 46-32, and what had been a 19-point lead is down to 14 in the first 2 minutes of the second half for Temple.
Tulsa realized the first 5 minutes of this half is critical if they want to stay in this basketball game. But right now, they cut the lead. They're only down 14.
Dunn gives it up to Williams, right back to Damian. Ball screen, Jake Forrester, right of the circle. Now between the circles, Jeremiah Williams. 12 to shoot. Just to the foul line it goes. Forrester down low, his pass to Damian Dunn, but it's off his stomach and out of bounds. Ball was deflected. Dunn went for it after the deflection off Rochelle, and he could not maintain control. Damian Dunn is out, and here comes Temple's leading scorer in that first half, Caleb Battle, off the bench early.
Damian has 3 fouls, Harry, so he may have to sit a little bit.
All right, here's Joyner again. Dribble penetration, kicks out. Now he gets it back right of the lane, and he dribbled off his foot and out of bounds. That'll be a 7th turnover against Tulsa, their first here in the second half, and for Mr. Joyner, that is his second.
Yeah, good defense out there by Williams. Stayed in front of Joyner, forced a turnover.
Caleb Battle into the front court, leaves it on the left side to Dre Perry. Between the circles, Jeremiah Williams dribbles to his right, gives it to Battle. 18 on the shot clock. Battle nearly threw it away and did throw it away. Steal by Embry Simpson down at the other end. The layup, no good. And the rebound, Jeremiah Williams. Al's caught a break there.
They certainly did.
Easy rebound, Alpha, easy missed shot as Embry Simpson went in for the layup. Right of the key, Williams gives it up to Forrester. Now they go left sideline to Battle. He gave it to Mormon. Now they send it to the right corner to Williams. To the left corner, Dre Prairie. Pump fake, gets open, and hits a two-pointer from 17 feet out. Dre Prairie with the bucket. He's got 9, and it's a 48-32 lead by Temple. 11 for Dre Prairie. Tulsa goes inside. This is Idowu, guarded by Forrester, who puts very little resistance up there defensively. Doesn't want to get his 3rd foul. And instead, Idowu gets points number 6 and 7. And it's a 48-34 Temple lead.
Yeah, no, Forrester doesn't want to get foul number 3. She said, Harry, but you don't want to get dominated by the opposition. Easy baskets inside.
Perry goes to Forrester under the basket. Reach around layup is missed. Weak side rebound, Rochelle. Rochelle dribbles into the front court to the foul line and beyond. Rochelle pulls up, and an offensive foul is going to be called. I think it's going to be against Brandon Rochelle. He can't pull.
Rochelle, that's his 3rd personal foul. Team's first. We have a media timeout on the floor. The Owls would like to thank Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University. PFCU is a proud supporter of Temple basketball. Visit pfcu.com to open an account today. Hey fans, time now for our Temple Athletics trivia question. We direct your attention to the screen. See if you can answer today's question correctly. If you guess C, Fred Cohn, you are correct. Congratulations. Hey fans, at this time, Temple Athletics would like to welcome additional Hoot from home groups.
loyalty. I know the vibes.
Whooped it. Jump outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Jump out my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back to your groupie. She all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back in my been back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless. And my shooters, they shooting. I won't take it roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, jump outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese.
Down the lineup for Tulsa, number 22, Christian Schumi, along with
mumbling, block him out, block him out. Oh, good luck. Good job, boy.
Well, Harry, it was about time because
40 years?
When you hold a record over 40 years, you know, it's old now.
I hear you. All right, Temple's ball. They lead by 14, 15-40 left. Mormon hands it over to Jeremiah Williams. Dribbles to the top of the circle, now into the corner to battle. His pass deflected, but Caleb maintains control. 10 to shoot. Williams has it at the top of the circle, gets a ball screen from Forrester. Now down the lane, ball is poked away out of bounds and off Joyner. Temple, I have only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Here comes Barry on. He's going to replace Jake Forrester as the Owls go small on this inbounds play with 4 seconds to shoot. Williams to throw it in. Off a screen battle. Here's his jumper. Good! He checked his feet and buries the three. Well-designed play for Battle, John, on the inbounds play.
Well, they got it to the guy who was not going to be bashful to take the shot. Battle's playing extremely well.
And the lead is up to 17 on that 3 ball by Caleb. He's got 15 points. Left of the circle, here's Rochelle. Sends it to Joyner, got it back. Rochelle will fire, no good. And a rebound, though, taken by Shoemate. Shoemate drives and slams it home. Christian Shoemate with the flush. 15-point lead for the Owls. 51-36, 14:40 left. Here's Battle. Dribbles to his left, hands it to Jeremiah Williams, picked up by Joyner. Now they switch off as Shoemate guards him. Barry has it in the left corner, back to Battle, and he tries to get it to Barry and threw it away. On the zigzag, Barry zigged, and the ball zagged. Out of bounds, turnover against the Owls. 14:25 left, 51-36, Temple leads. Temple with 6 turnovers in the game. Tulsa's got 8.
Temple had 3 turnovers in the first 20 minutes. They have 3 now in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
All right, here is Jackson with it. Darian Jackson gives it up to Haywood. He drives left of the lane, stops. Back to Jackson for a 3. Right side, no good. Mormon's got his 5th rebound. JP will handle into the front court to Barry. Lobs it to Prairie. Thought about a 3, instead puts it on the floor. Back it in against Rochelle. Fadeaway jumper is good by Trey Perry. The old-style fadeaway jumper by Mr. Perry. And the lead now is up to 17 again at 53-36 Owls.
And a smart hitting move. Recognized that Rochelle has 3 personal fouls. He didn't want to get number 4.
Joyner out on the left wing. Picked up by Williams. Sends it to Rochelle. Into the lane and now back to Joyner. Air ball on the 3-ball attempt. Rebounded by Battle. He'll dribble into the front court. Gives it over to Perry. Now down low to Williams. Stops. Turns around. Left-handed shot. No good. Tried to bank it in. Rebounded by Joyner. Joyner will dribble into the front court. Give it to Rochelle. Rochelle picked up by Perry. And a whistle and a foul. Holding call is going to be called against Dre Perry as Rochelle tried to dribble into the lane.
And that'll be the 3rd personal foul for Perry. He played with his hands, Harry, instead of playing with his position, and gets called for the 3rd personal foul.
Perry's out, so is Mormon. Forrester's on, and so is Damian Dunn. We also have we have 3 subs off the bench for Tulsa as they will inbound. 23 to shoot. And Tulsa trails Temple by 53-36, 7 minutes gone here in the second half. At the right of the lane spot is Rochelle, gets it to Joyner. Now inside they go, and the layup is up and in. Credit the basket to Ray Idowo, and it's a 53-38 Temple lead. Here's a steal. Taken away by Rochelle. Gets it quickly into the front court. Here's Rochelle, dribbles out and gives it over to Haywood. His jumper is missed, and there's a rebound for Damian Dunn. Dunn will dribble into the front court, goes up between two defenders and drew the foul. It's either going to be called against Idowu or maybe Rochelle. In any event, 2 shots coming up. It is against Ray Idowu. Third personal foul on him. Damian Dunn returns to the line for 2 shots.
Dunn goes coast to coast, gets his rebound, goes all the way to the basket. Got a little break there, Harry, because I thought he pushed off on the defensive player as he went to the basket, and the official just sort of looked the other way. You just can't lead with that left hand, and I think the coaching staff said, hey, you can drive, but don't lead with your left hand, pushing somebody away.
Damian Dunn has 6 points. He's 2 for 4 at the line, and number 5 is no good. Damian gets there more than anybody on Temple's team. He also is in the top 10 in foul shots made per game, but he's struggling today at the line, 2 for 5.
Yeah, he gets to the line, Harry, 8 times per ball game, and he makes a 6.3 per ball game. So he scored a lot at the line, but today he is struggling big time.
Makes the second. The lead is 16, 12:20 left. Here comes Tulsa. Into the front court with it is Embry Simpson. Picked up by Battle. Picks up his dribble in the lane. Looking for somebody. Reaches around. Tries the finger roll it up there. No good. Forrester's rebound. Down at the other end, here's Dunn. He'll go to the basket. Put it up and in. Damian Dunn. He beat Rochelle to the basket. Last 3 points for Temple. Scored by Damian Dunn. The lead now is up to 18. At 56-38. 11:50 left. Here's Rochelle, step back tray from the top of the circle, no good. It's rebounded by Caleb Batto. He'll dribble down the left sideline now, starts toward the foul line, pulls up, the shot is made, but a whistle, and we have an offensive foul called against Caleb Batto. That's going to be his first personal foul.
We have a media timeout on the floor. Temple Athletics would like to thank our good friends at Philadelphia Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship of today's game. PFCU is the official credit union of Temple University and a proud supporter of Temple basketball. Visit pfcu.com to open an account today. Let's go Owls! Temple University would like to recognize NovaCare, the exclusive provider of physical therapy rehabilitation services, for their support of Temple Athletics. Temple chooses NovaCare, so can you. This basketball season, all Temple fans can join the Owls here in the Liacouras Center for men's and women's basketball games with fan cutouts. We want to see you, your family, and your pets in the seats. Every game, we will pick one featured fan cutout of the game, and here is today's featured winner. Congratulations. Thank you for your continued support of Temple basketball. Fans, visit owlsports.com/Temple fan cutout to purchase yours right now.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor. G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. All the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S pumping Fall Out Boy. You was talking in the beginning. Back when I was was feeling unforgiving. I know you walked to see me winning. See the hit glue in my mouth and I be grinning. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma more proud they know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
Bustin' out my jeans, I got big racks. We gon' pull up in the Cullinan and double G. I keep a ticket on me, ain't nothing to me. I'm draped down.
I talked to some people from Butler, and they said he was just a great kid at Butler, and they were really sorry that they lost him to Temple, but they thought his future was very bright.
Edison, New Jersey, his hometown, he finished up his high school career at Trenton Catholic, went to Butler for a year, transferred to Temple, got the waiver, and is able to play without sitting out a year. Caleb Battle leading Temple, 15 points. You know, it seems like he takes a lot of shots. He's only taken 9, John. I mean, 9 shots. My goodness, you took that in, 4 or 5 minutes?
Real quick.
Huh?
And you look at Dunn is taking 8 shots, and so, yeah, it's not that much of a difference with scoring so many more points than Dunn.
On the inbounds play, one guy handles Williams, put it up there and missed on the dribble penetration. It's rebounded by Temple. Ademakoya back out there for the Owls. He got the rebound. All right, here's Damian Dunn kind of forcing a jump shot. It's missed. The ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by the shooter. Damian that time, he admitted it. He kind of forced that shot. Yeah. And it's going to be Tulsa's ball, trailing Temple 56-38, 11 minutes, 15 seconds left.
Yeah, you're right, partner. Dunn is really struggling trying to score the ball. He knows that he's been averaging a lot, and today only 9 points in the day's ball game. He wants to try to catch up.
Elijah Joyner gives it up. Looking for some help now is Adowu, and now the ball is tipped out of bounds, and it's off Tulsa. Yeah, last guy to touch it was Williams, the freshman. So it's another turnover against Tulsa.
Number 9.
Here comes Battle into the front court, gives it to Ademakoya. Now to Dunn. Dunn, good pass to the cutter in the lane, Jake Forrester for the slam dunk. The assist goes to Damian Dunn. Little no-look pass. Kind of went backdoor to Jake Forrester.
Pretty.
The lead now is 20. Largest lead was in the first half at 22. And now we have a whistle at the other end of the foul called. Let's see, is it against Jake Forrester? It may be.
I think so, partner. Jake is pleading his case.
Yeah.
And Jake is saying it was a non-shooting foul. He was not in the act of shooting. I guess Jake knew he fouled him, but he said, hey, I fouled him before the shot. And he's correct.
He fouled Adowu. Tulsa to inbound, baseline, 20 on the shot clock. Joyner to throw it in, and does to Embry Simpson. Now to Rochelle. Rochelle picked up by Dunn. Now Forrester blast out with the double team. Gets it back to Embry Simpson. Down low, here is Adowu. He missed. And the rebound goes to the Owls.
Forrester, nice job. 6 rebound in the ball game for Forrester.
Damian Dunn will pull up for a shot. He missed it. Joyner is called for the foul. He can't believe it. That may be 3 shots. No, 2. Foot was on the line, but whether it was a tray or a 2-point attempt, Joyner says he didn't foul him.
That's right. And it's foul number 3 for Mr. Joyner. So you look at Joyner has 3 as well as Rochelle has 3. The top 2 players for Tulsa, both with 3 personal fouls.
Back at the line for Temple is Damian Dunn for 2 shots. And he missed again on the first one. He is 3 for 7, John, at the free throw line.
Yeah,
wow.
He really needs to fix that. It's something he's doing different from what he did during the first 3 ball games of the season when he was shooting close to 80%.
Yeah. Makes the second. He's already attempted 8 free throws, made half of them. And he's also attempted 9 shots from the field. The lead is 21. One shy of the biggest lead of the ball game for Temple. Tulsa has never led in this game. They get it to Adowu, and here's a foul called against Damian Dunn. And Damian will pick up his 4th personal foul. And here comes Jeremiah Williams off the bench to replace him. Wow.
Yeah, but Dunn just got caught in a mismatch. He had to switch off on the big guy. The big guy is 6'9", and Dunn just had no way but other than just try to push him away from the basket and gets called for the personal foul. Non-shooting.
Joyner will throw it in baseline. Gets it into the hands of Rochelle. He pumps, and he leaves it back for Joyner. He missed in low, but he'll get 2 shots. Joyner is fouled. I think it's Jeremiah Williams who picked up the foul, and that's his second. 2 shots coming up for Elijah Joyner. He's been to the line 3 times today and has made all of them. He's got 8 points. Chance to get the double figures.
And Joyner shoots at about 70% at the foul line, Harry. But as you said, he's perfect at the line thus far, but not scoring. Here's a guy that's really been counted on to score. Only 8 points in today's ball game.
Joyner's been in double figures 13 times this season, trying to get there on these 2 free throws, but he just missed the first one. Ademakoya is out for Temple, and replacing him is J.P. Mormon. One more coming up here for Elijah Joyner.
Al's up 21, Harry.
He's played more games here than anybody, at Tulsa that is. This is his 106th game as a Golden Hurricane.
How about that?
He makes the second. Oh, here's an opportunity as the defender Joyner fell down on Williams. They get it to Mormon. He pumps along the baseline, kicks it back out. Barry's open. Doesn't take the shot. Gets it to Mormon, who lost it along the baseline. Forrester, though, picks it up and lays it in. Wow. Credit to his, I don't know, does JP get an assist on that?
He should.
He almost had a turnover.
And that settles the Christmas gift to Forrester because
wow.
That was right in his hands, and he just got lucky with that one.
Here's the big guy, Adowo, in the lane with the left-handed jump hook. It's good. Adowo now has 11 points. 41 points for Tulsa, but they trail by 20 to Temple. 9 minutes left. Williams races into the front court, picked up by Joyner. Gives it left sideline to Barry, and now to Caleb Battle. 13 to shoot. Battle starts to the right elbow, gets it to Barry, catches in the corner, can't get a shot away. Guarded by Joyner, now to Williams. Williams kicks it right through the hands of J.P. Mormon as Battle tried to save it, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be another turnover against Temple with 8:46 left. Their lead is 20. It's Tulsa basketball.
But Owls really need to the guards need to pay attention to how much time is left on the shot clock. It seemed like they had no idea that it was about 1 second before that turnover.
Down low, and a layup is missed by Adowu, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Jake Forrester picks up his 4th, so he's got 4. Damian Dunn has 4, and Erasmus Parks will check in to replace Forrester with 8:35 left. And the Owls leading by 20 points.
And you look at Idowu, he's just trying to dominate inside, recognizing that there's no one there to stop him. He's only averaging 7.8 points per ball game, but right now in today's ball game, he just has his way right now with 13 points.
Only a 47% free throw shooter on the season, but he just made the first, and he'll have one more. Here comes Trey Perry on. Let's see who he's going to replace. Forrester's out. Replacing him is Parks, and Prairie's going to come on. Oh, now Parks goes out. I didn't think he could make that substitution unless there's a play. You can't put a guy in, like in between foul shots, but that's what they just did, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Now they're saying, they're talking to Aaron.
Not sure if
he may. Yeah, they're going to have to put him back in.
Yeah, you're right, partner. You're right on top of it.
Right on top of it, John.
Good job. You must have wore a striped shirt.
That's why they pay me the little bucks.
Excellent.
All right. Dre's just going to take a knee there at half court and wait to come back in. All right, one more free throw coming up here for Ray Adowu. No good.
Yeah, as you said, Harry, he only shoots 47% at the foul line. So, he's like half and half. Makes one, he's going to miss the second.
He's a little above that today. He's 2 for 4.
2 for 4. Okay, perfect. 50%.
8:20 left. Temple by 61-42 right now. Here's Barry at the top between the circles. Gets a ball screen from Park. Starts to his left. Stops the dribble. Gives it over to Battle in the lane. And he's going to be called for a travel. And that'll be turnover number 9 against the Owls, and number 4 against Caleb Battle. All right, officially it's okay for Trey Purr to come on for Erasmus Parks.
And partner, they're saying that was a travel on the part of Battle. He
little jump stop move.
Little jump stop, and once he didn't shoot it, they caught the travel.
Out of the left wing, 3 ball is up and in. That's one of the guys that just came in, Curtis Haywood, the second. buries the three and cuts Temple's lead to 16 with 7:50 left. 61-45 Owls.
Hayward's a three-point shooter, Harry. He's 70% of his shot attempts with the three ball. That's why he's in the ball game. You expect him to shoot it.
Barry has it, now gives it to Mormon. JP with one dribble, hands it over to Battle. Battle crossover dribble into the corner. Three ball by Williams, in and out, rebounded by Tulsa as Jackson came away with the board. Now in the front court with it. Here is Embry Simpson. Top of the circle left is Rochelle. J.P. Mormon guards. Gives it back. Embry Simpson. He'll fire a three that's no good. And the rebound, the sixth for J.P. Mormon. Battle leads all the Temple players with 8 rebounds. Working on his first Temple double-double. 7 minutes to play. The Owls by 16 have led all the way by as many as 22 at its high water mark. Here's Williams. Crosses over on the dribble. Sends it to the right sideline to Prairie, gets it back. Williams spins in the lane, and he is going to be fouled as he hit the deck. Nifty move there, but the foul is against Darian Jackson. Pretty good spin move there by the freshman Jeremiah Williams, who's still kind of in a crouch position along the baseline. Timeout, 6:49 left, 61.
Floor. Hey fans, it's now time for a virtual performance by your Temple University Diamond Gems.
Like this. Tag team back again. Check it to record, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoice. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These 3 words when you're getting busy. Whoa, there it is, Hitman. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Wild thing. Like a shot, like a shot, like a shot. Like a shot, like a shot, like a shot. Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for me to get on the mic and make this tag team party hype.
Let's give a big hoot from home for our Temple University Diamond Gems. Play to win online. Play Pennsylvania Lottery games online for cash prizes. Sign up today at palottery.com and get a $500 first-time deposit bonus. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. Temple fans, the next time you're in the market for team apparel, let Campus Clothes help you get the look. Visit us at campusclothes.com.
She wanna woo, she wanna with the woo. She wanna with the woo. She wanna with the woo. She wanna with the woo.
What do the teams have in this game right now? Temple's got 32, and Tulsa's got 24. That was a lot of missed shots, too, by probably both teams when he got 34 rebounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
And Harry, keep in mind, that was with the 20 – they didn't have a 24-second shot clock.
Yeah.
So teams could hold the ball as long as they wanted.
Yeah.
So they must have missed – whatever they shot, they missed it.
Phew, Freddie was there to clean up.
To clean up.
34. How about that? Well, when you think of all the guys, great players that have played in the NCAA tournament, you know, the Big E, right?
Right.
Kareem, or Lou Alcindor then, Walton.
Yeah.
You go down the list. Freddie Cohen. People say, who?
Who? That's right. He's still the record holder with all those great guys you pointed out.
All right. Here's Jeremiah Williams. He makes both free throws. And with that, the Temple lead is back up to 18 points. 63-45, 6:44 left. There's Joyner. He's been sitting a little bit. Kicks it over. Rochelle, who's been quiet, missed, but the rebound, Jackson. Gives it to Joyner. Goes baseline, draws a crowd, looks for help, and throws it away. Boy, they are really out of sync. Frank Haith saying, why don't you shoot it? Draw the foul.
That's right.
Why try to make the hero pass out of bounds? Closest guy to it was Temple's sports information director, Larry Doherty.
That's right. So that's the 10th turnover in the ball game for the Hurricane and none for the Owls. Golden Hurricane, I should say.
All right, just over 6 minutes left. Here's Temple with Dre Perry in control. Gives it to Barry, swing it the other side. Now they get into the hands of Williams to battle up top. Caleb gets a ball screen, puts it on the floor, sends it back to Williams, back to Battle, 3 from the right. Good. Wow. Caleb Battle now with 18 points. He is 3 for 6 in three-point shooting, and the lead is back up to 21. Now at the other end, we have a held ball in the lane. On the possession arrow, Tulsa will inbound. How about Caleb Battle today, John?
Oh, yeah, he's just putting on the show, and I think there's more to come. Just a talented young guy, only a sophomore.
Joyner inbounds it, gets it to Haywood. Now they try to go inside to Shoemate, and a reach-in foul is called against Caleb Battle. That's his second. Personal foul is number 9, so we got a 1-and-1 for Christian Shoemate.
And Harry, even though that Khalif Battle has not found a shot he doesn't like, he's 6 for 10 from the field, which is conservative, but he does other things, as you pointed out earlier, 8 rebounds in the ball game to go along with 3 assists. So he's not just a guy that can shoot it.
Shoemate missed. That was only his 3rd free throw attempt. He's only played now in 5 games this season for Tulsa. Temple rebounds. So with 5:30 left in the game, the Owls with a comfortable 21-point lead. Barry, he'll try a deep 3. Front iron, no good. Battles for the rebound. How about that? Battles. And he was tied up. They call him out of bounds as he fell down as he was tied up by Rochelle. Battle will take Damian Dunn will take his seat. And let's see who comes on for him. Forrester? Or Forrester's going to replace Barry.
Yes.
So we got Dre Perry, Williams, Forrester, Battle, and J.P. Mormon on the floor right now for Temple.
Keep in mind, Forrester with 4 personal fouls.
5:25 remaining, and the Owls lead it by 21.
Yeah, 21.
Wow, 22 was their biggest lead. All right, Joyner dribbles across the top of the circle, sends it over to Jackson. Now to Adowu. Adowu, once again, that little spin move and the jump hook is missed, but he got his own rebound. Sends it to Haywood. Now they reverse it. Here's Rochelle. They go to Adowu, over to the shooter Joyner, and he makes it right in front of his bench. 3-ball by Isaiah Joyner. 66-48 Temple. And Joyner now with 12 points. He and Adowu leading the scoring parade for Tulsa. And here's a whistle. We have an offensive foul called against the Owls. Is that Forrester?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to hit the Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
huh?
I was waiting for the Dairy Queen call.
The DQ. 5 fouls on Jake Forrester. He's only been out there, about a minute? And he set an illegal screen, they said. Kind of slid into Joyner.
Yes. So he plays a total of 16 minutes in today's ball game.
He got off to a great start,
didn't he? Got off to a great start, Harry. You're absolutely right. Great start. But he gets those fouls in bunches.
Yes, he does. All right, here comes Parks on to replace teammate Jake Forrester. 4:45 remaining, but Temple's lead is 18 at 66-48. Joyner into the front court. Williams waits for him. Sends it over to Rochelle. Back to Joyner. Now they go to Jackson. Send it out. Haywood, 3-ball. Count it. Haywood with his 3rd 3. He's 3 for 4 beyond the arc. He's got 9 points. Oh, here's a steal and a slam dunk by Rochelle. A little sloppy playmaking there in the backcourt.
30-second timeout becomes a media timeout.
Hello guys, I'm Andreas Charles. I'm a sophomore. My major is international business, and I'm Temple made and Temple proud.
Hi, I'm Miku. I'm a freshman, and I'm a health professions major, and I am Temple made and Temple proud.
I'm Deion Dawkins from the Buffalo Bills. I'm Temple made and I'm Temple proud.
Everyone at home, stand up and join the Temple Spirit Squad. All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, make sure to post a photo of yourself on social media wearing your Temple gear right now. Use the hashtag TempleTough, and we'll pick a few winners to mail a t-shirt. Good luck.
The buzzer sounds.
Tulsa's won 3 of the last 4, including both games last season against Temple. All right, the Owls inbound. 4:15 to play. They lead by 13. Battle will bring it across the timeline. Sends it over left of the circle to Dre Prairie, who dribbles to his right and hands it over to Battle. Now to Jeremiah Williams. Dunn is in the left corner. Prairie's running the baseline, and Williams dribbles once, gets it to Prairie in the lane with 8 to shoot. Prairie, turnaround jumper's good. That ends that 8-0 Tulsa run. Big bucket there by Dre Prairie. He's got 15, and it's 68-53 Temple.
Yeah, big bucket by Perry.
6 for 7 from the field. Here's a lob, and Rochelle has an easy layup. Good setup to Rochelle. And Rochelle now has 11 points. Here's a trap on Dunn, and he has the ball. He lost it, and we have a foul called against Temple. I think it's going to be on Dre Perry. He tried to come up and get that loose ball. Damian Dunn had lost it. No, it's going to be on Damian Dunn, and that's going to be
He's over the limit. We have a media timeout on the floor. Hey fans, the Temple men's basketball team's back in action right here at the Liacouras Center this Sunday, January 31st at noon, when the Owls take on Tulane. Visit owlsports.com for more information, and be sure to hoot from home on January 31st. Hey fans, check out Philly Style Pizza and Grill, serving Temple University and the surrounding neighborhoods. Visit Philly Style Pizza right down on Broad Street at 2010 North Broad. Hey fans, it is now time for today's Player of the Game, brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Today's Player of the Game, number 0, Caliph Battle.
slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on the bay, make a catch. See no watch, now she wanna give. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, and I forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fight like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better.
Down the lineup for your Owls, number 15, Brendan Barry. He replaced number 1, Damien Bell.
She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce, and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they were my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, blush, back at the tour bus, getting
Michelle will get it to the playmaker, Joyner. And here we go. Joyner dribbles down that right sideline. Williams guards. Now he takes it to the baseline, hooks a pass in the middle, and the shot blocked as Rochelle took it, but I think a foul's going to be called on J.P. Mormon. That's who it is. That's only his second, but 2 shots coming up here for Brandon Rochelle. 73% free throw shooter coming into today's game, and he's 2 for 4 today. 11 points. That's about 4 below his average. Makes the first.
Yeah, he hasn't had the type of game that he normally has, Harry. He's a big-time scorer, averaging about 15 on the year, and today struggling just a bit with those 12 points.
Second one is no good, and Battle's got the rebound, tied up by Joyner. And now a foul is called on Joyner as Battle dribbled away from him. That's the 4th foul against Joyner.
Yeah, just a bad decision, I thought, by Joyner. As you said, that's his 4th foul. He reached in trying to get the steal and gets called for the foul.
So J.P. Mormon will throw it in at the far baseline. Gets it to Brendan Barry. He's trapped. Now looking for help. Gives it to Mormon. They're going to have to hurry to get it into the front court. They do to Battle. Battle drives on Rochelle, and he's fouled by Rochelle. Rochelle wanted to block, but he didn't get it. Got a little hand as well on that attempted layup by Caleb Battle. He'll go to the line for the 5th time today. 3 for 4 so far at the stripe with 18 career-high points in the ballgame.
And Rochelle, as you said, he's a little upset that they made a good play, but he leads his team in block shots. He has 12 on the season, but that was just a bad decision because he has to realize the Battle he's going to go to the basket strong as he did that time.
Battle makes the first. Battle's got 19 points, and he's got also a game-high 10 rebounds for the Owls.
Yeah, how about that?
Yep. And how about Jeremiah Williams? He's got 8 assists.
Yeah. Williams is doing a nice job overall this season, Harry. I think in terms of assists, just a great job. He finds guys on the floor, leads the teams in assists, Harry, for the Owls, averaging 4 assists per ballgame.
Battle makes the second, so he's got 20 points. The lead is back to 14. 2:55 left. Behind a back pass right of the lane by Rochelle to Adowu. Puts it up and in. He's good in the paint, John. You know it?
Yeah.
Of course, he has a smaller defender there in J.P. Mormon, but he likes to bank him in close.
Yeah, he has great footwork for a guy that short.
He's got a team-high 16, and here's a turnover. Battle threw it away, trying to get it just across the half-court line on the sideline to Jeremiah Williams. So another Temple turnover. That is number 13. And it's Tulsa's basketball for the final 2 minutes and 39 seconds, 70-58 Temple. Here's Joyner, sends it over to the other side. Jackson gets it to Adowu. He's stripped but fouled by J.P. Mormon. And that will send Adowu to the line. That was team foul number 11. That means an automatic 2-shot bonus for Ray Adowu.
Well, Harold, I guess if you got to send anyone to the foul line, is Adowu. He's on, as you said earlier, he's
47, right?
47% at the foul line. And in today's game, he's 2 for 4 at the line.
So he's got 2 here with 2:29 left, and his team is down by 12. First one's on the way, and it's good. We're going to stop talking about how bad a free throw shooter he is. Right? Huh? Let's start pumping him up.
Yeah.
17 points for Adobu.
Yeah, he's having probably his best game of the season.
One more on the way, and he makes them both. He looks pretty good for a 47% free throw shooter. He's got a nice touch. He's going out, and we got Shoemate coming on for him. Interesting substitution here, maybe a defense-offense substitution by Frank Heath.
Yes, Shoemate recognized the Owls going small, needs another smaller guy on the floor to defend and try to get steals. So that's what Shoemate is good, more so than Idowu.
Idowu began his college career at Illinois State. This season, his previous high was 16 points in a win at Cincinnati. All right, here's the pressure. The Owls still haven't crossed half court. In fact, there's a 10-second violation. Ball was tipped, and J.P. Mormon went and got it, but they still did not cross over the half-court line. So with 2:18 to play and down by 10, Tulsa will get the ball back.
Well, I thought there was some contact as the Owls got the ball right near the center court line there. I thought that Barry was pushed as he tried to get the basketball, and hopefully that's what the officials may be looking at. Hey, maybe there was a foul that was not called.
Officials are talking it over, but they haven't made their way. I don't think they can review this. Maybe just a count, but I don't think they even review that. Well, we have a delay here as Tulsa gets ready to throw it inbounds. Yeah, here comes Sadowu back on, replacing Shoemate. And now we have a timeout call. Officials are going to look at something on the monitor. Timeout with 2:18 left. Temple by 10, 70-60. Tulsa ball, we think, when we come back. You're listening to Owls basketball on 1210 WPHT from Learfield IMG College. And they inbound it to Joyner. Joyner starts to his right. Tulsa trails by 10. Joyner gets it back into the hands of Haywood. Now it goes to Adowu in the lane. Working against Mormon. Turns, puts it up with his right hand. Missed, but he's fouled by J.P. Mormon. And right back at the line will go Ray Adowu. And for Mormon, that's personal foul number 4. Already 2 Temple players have fouled out. Damian Dunn and Jake Forrester. Now Mormon here with 2:05 left picks up his 4th, and Adowu's back at the line, John, for 2 shots.
Yeah, well, they recognized that there's no one on the floor that can really defend Idowu, and I think maybe the Owls might be a little better off just sending the Parks out there, because Parks is a big body. He's not going to allow Idowu to get that close to the basket.
All right, Adowu makes the first. He's making the most of his trips to the line. He is 5 for 7 with one more coming here, trying to make it an 8-point game.
16-9 run in the last 5 minutes by Tulsa.
And they've made all 5 of their last 5 shots, and he makes both free throws. So we got an 8-point game with a lot of time, 2:05 remaining. Temple had a 22-point lead earlier in this half. Mormon looks to throw it in baseline and does to Prairie. Temple has had some trouble here with the pressure. They get it across the line to Mormon. And he is tied up and gets it to Prairie. He goes base, gets 2 defenders off their feet and drew the foul. Shoemate was one of them. The other one, I believe, was Joyner. And to the line will go Dre Prairie for 2 shots. Let's see, who'd they call that foul? Oh, Jackson. Damian Jackson they called on the foul. Prairie with 2 shots. Dre has 15 points, and he's 2 for 3 at the line on the afternoon with 1:53 left and Temple up by 8.
Yeah, collectively the Owls are 13 for 19 at the foul line, Harry, 68%.
There's a big free throw just made there by Dre Prairie. On the season, John, he's only, 55%.
Yeah, he's really been
He's
struggling.
only been there now 10 times.
Yeah, for a guy like that, only 10 times. Last year he shot it close to 70% at the foul line, Harry. That's what I'm saying. He's doing something different that he didn't do last year.
Seconds on the way, rattles down. The lead back up to 10, but still a minute 53 left. Joyner lets that ball get inbounded, just rolls slowly.
It's going to be 10 seconds if he rolls too much slower.
And he finally picks it up about 5 feet before half court. Nobody came out to force the issue. Here's Joyner taking Williams down low. Kicks it back outside. Jackson to Adowu. Just beyond the left elbow, up top, Rochelle. 15 to shoot. Picks up his dribble, goes to Joyner. Back to Rochelle. Mormon out the guard. Rochelle in the lane. Looked like he walked, but he puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Temple. J.P. Mormon clears it away. Big rebound there off the miss by Rochelle.
Big rebound, number 7 for Mormon.
Into the front court. Here's Caleb Battle, right sideline. Double teamed over there. Gets it to Barry. Now they swing it the other way toward the left sideline. Jeremiah Williams. Shot clock has 11 seconds left. 1:09 left in the ball game. Temple with the ball and a 10-point lead. Mormon goes to Dre Prairie. 2 to shoot, back to Mormon. He'll put it up, and back iron no good. Joyner's can rebound, and Tulsa comes into the front court with Rochelle. Drives, crossover dribble, back to Joyner for a 3-ball. No, but he got fouled on it. Oh, that could have been really costly. Joyner is fouled by Williams, and now it'll be Joyner going to the line for 3 shots with 51 seconds remaining, and his team trails by 10.
Joyner 4 for 5, Harry, at the line today. Not a bad free throw shooter. Shoots it close to 70%, but these are 3 critical shots for him. With 51 seconds to go, ball game. Now it's up 10. Maybe that's enough. We'll see.
Temple has not had a field goal in the last 3 minutes as Joyner makes the first of 3. Wow. Imagine if that ball had gone in. That would have been a 4-point play. It would have been a 6-point game.
Yeah. Yep.
Second, good. And Joyner will have one more for the hat trick with 51 seconds left. Shoemate getting ready to come back in. A defensive substitution for Adowu. So Joyner makes all 3 of them. And it's a 72-65 lead for Temple with 51 seconds to play. Both teams, Temple has given up more than 10 fouls and a half. Here's a whistle. Dre Prairie tried to split 2 defenders at half court. One of them reached in and fouled him. It's going to be against Rochelle, and it'll be a 1-and-1 again for Dre Prairie. Just made his last 2 at the line. We have 45.6 seconds remaining. And Dre steps to the line. He's got 17 points.
Also in the line for Tulsa, number 2.
6 for 7 from the field, 4 for 5 from the line for Dre Prairie. So he and Mr. Battle are in a battle for player of the game, right?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, absolutely. Even though I think Battles has a little more of an advantage right now, I'll be leaning towards Battle. But these are critical free throws.
All right, a couple bounces. First one's on the way. It's in and out on the front end of the 1-and-1. And it's rebounded by Rochelle. Here comes Joyner into the front court. Final 38 seconds. Joyner still on the dribble. Spins in the lane. Goes up. Travel is called. Oh, wow. He got some contact from Jeremiah Williams, but Battle is called, or Joyner is called for the travel. Now as J.P. Mormon gets ready to throw it in, here comes Shoemate on for Adowu as Frank Haith goes back and forth with the defense for offense sub. All right, now we have a whistle, and Temple will call it timeout. So it's like a chess match here, John, in the final.
A full timeout.
Try to take my life, they around, get killed. You around, you around, get smoked. Cause these Philly top poor women don't around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When they come to me, I got young that's rolling. I got throwing bees. I done did the DOS. I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head. I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin'. Like Batman and with Robbie. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like real wood up. Real wood up. If you ain't about that murder game, then murder game, shut up. If you dip me in your rest, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. That day he game on wood. With that Puma life in my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same. They rock.
Possession here for Temple with a 7-point lead in the backcourt to throw it in. J.P. Mormon does to Dre Perry. Back to Mormon. Mormon holds. Deep in the backcourt, here is Jeremiah Williams, and he's fouled as he was double-teamed. That foul is going to be against Emery Simpson, and it'll be still a 1-and-1 for the freshman Jeremiah Williams. He's 2 for 2 today. He's only got 4 points. He's only made 1 of 4 from the field, but he's got a big front end of a 1-and-1 coming up here with Temple up 7 and 28 seconds left.
Yeah, these are critical, Harry. You got to take advantage of this 1-on-1 situation. You got to make at least one of them. But Williams with 8 assists in the ball game, even though he's not scoring much, he has 8 assists. The leading assist guy for the Owls.
Yeah, he just made the front end of that 1-and-1. That makes it a 8-point game. And here comes number 2. Got it. 9-point lead, 28 seconds left. Once again, Joyner lets it roll up. Now he picks it up near half court. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson, dribble penetration, goes up on Mormon, lays it up and in. Darian Jackson with the layup. 20 seconds left. Whistle after the inbounds play. A foul. Caleb Battle is fouled by Tulsa. He'll get the automatic 2 shots. That's big, John. He doesn't have to worry about a front end of a 1-and-1. With Temple up by 7 and 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he can make this a 9-point advantage, a 3-possession basketball game, Harry, if he make both of these.
Here goes the first. It's good. Paddle kind of gave it some body English. 21 points for him now. A career high, 10 rebounds. Second one. Make it. 76-67, and that'll do it with only 20 seconds left. Joyner waiting for him at half court. Jeremiah Williams. Joyner starts to his left. Pull-up threes on the way. No good. Rebounded by Battle. So Battle adds to his rebound total with 11. And Tulsa will let him dribble into the front court with only 6 seconds to go. And the Owls have done it. They have knocked off the Golden Hurricane here in an American Athletic Conference game at the Liacouras Center. Final score, Temple 76.
This afternoon from the Liacouras Center, your Temple Owls 76, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane 67. Ladies and gentlemen, with the 76 points by your Temple Owls, that means you have won a free knockout taco thanks to Qdoba, located on the corner of Cecil B. Moore and Broad Street. Just visit Temple Owls on Instagram and present the Qdoba story at the counter. That's at Temple Owls on Instagram. Hey fans, we hope to see you back here on the Hoot from Home broadcast this Sunday, January 31st at noon, when the Temple men's basketball team takes on Tulane. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, let's go Owls!